What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode, GH, I was so freaking happy. I was so freaking happy to see Monica the Quartermain. I was thrilled. You know what I mean? Like, just finally seeing her back in her office, back home, back in Port Charles. I was thrilled. I love me some Leslie Charleston. And you know what got me so upset though is when I went on Twitter and I can't stand soap Twitter, first of all. But it comes on my timeline every now and again. And the disrespect that I've seen people show Leslie Charleston is just, it made me want to vomit. Like, talking about, oh, she looked frail. Oh, this is what they brought Monica back for Finn. Let me tell you something. This woman is 78 years old, okay? She's almost 80. People don't know what health ailments people go through. You don't know what health issues she may be facing or whatever like that. Let's see how some of these people look at 78 years old. You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing wrong with her. Okay? She looked fine to me. And if she is going through some health problems or whatever, that's none of the public's business. That's her business. That's between her family, and her doctor. Okay? She looked fine. I'm happy to see her. I will take Monica however I can get Monica. Because we haven't seen Monica in God knows how long. So the fact that, she decided to come back and stuff, because trust, if they called her and said, hey, you want to come back for this or whatever, she could have politely said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? She could have politely said no and declined. But she did. She came back. And I'm happy to see her. I don't know how long we got her here for, but that's neither here nor there. I will take Monica however I can get Monica. You know what I mean? So if she's back to celebrate the holidays with the fam, I'm here for it. I'm just glad that we got Leslie Charleston and Jane Elliott back in the scene together. And I'm hoping to get some Rena Sofer and Leslie Charleston. If I could just, pray to the gods that we get that, I'm happy too. You know what I mean? But I am happy though that Tracy and Monica are being loyal to Finn, because it's not just business, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not only that they see him as a friend, it's the simple fact that they don't feel like he did anything wrong. Because mind you, Monica's a doctor herself. So at the end of the day, she probably would have did the same thing he did. Because let's be real. If your doctor calls you and say, hey, I need you to come back in for more testing, and you blow it off or whatever, that's your choice. Muldoon, whatever his name is, he made the choice not to go back and do further testing. That was his choice. A doctor cannot force their patient to come in for more testing. They can't. You know how many times my doctor done called me in for more testing? I didn't go do the extra test. So if I drop dead, that's not my doctor's fault. You know what I'm saying? My family, I wouldn't encourage them to sue, or I wouldn't even want them to. That was on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't go back. If I felt something was more wrong with me or something like that, I should have went. So I can't blame Monica and Tracy for throwing their, support behind him. And I kind of understand where the GH lawyer is coming from, because the GH lawyer is trying to protect the hospital at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because they got Diane as a lawyer who's a shark, and plus the Muldoon family have deep ass pockets, and they're willing to fight tooth and nail. You know what I mean? That's what that GH lawyer is worried about. But I love how fierce Monica was. Monica was like, I don't give a damn. Monica said, I don't give a damn. We are not throwing Finn to the wolves. We ain't throwing him under the bus. We got his back. That's what it is. Because I totally agree with Finn. If the hospital separates themselves from him and they kind of throw him to the wolves, it's going to send a bad image to the public and to the jury. It's not going to look good in his favor. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to look like the hospital are distancing themselves from him because they believe that he was negligent. That's not going to look good for him. So I totally agree with him on that. So the fact that the hospital, the chairwoman of the board and a board member is willing to throw their support behind him, that goes a long way with the jury. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Amy Driscoll. Why every time they bring Amy Driscoll out, it's always the gossip around the hospital about somebody else's business? Every time we see her nowadays, it's for gossip. And I'm like, why has she been written up yet? Because I totally agree with Portia. Like, for one, how you going to sit here and gossip about what's going on with Finn in the hospital and stuff like that? Mind you, she was one of the nurses on the damn Muldoon case, and she's going to be deposed. She got to sit for a deposition. How you going to gossip and you're a part of the damn case? Like, you know how big of a conflict of it. That's a huge conflict of interest, number one. Number two, your ass could be fired for doing something like that. And I'm surprised Portia didn't, fire her ass. Because usually you would get fired on the spot for something like that. You are going to be questioning about this because you are part of the case. And you're going to sit here and gossip about it too. I totally agree with Portia. Shut your mouth. Don't gossip about this. Don't talk about this. Because seeing as how she was one of the nurses on the case, she should not be allowed to run around the hospital and talk about it. I'm telling you, that big mouth for her is going to get her ass fired one day. I'm telling you. She going to run out of luck. Because every time I see her, she gossiping about something. And so far, she done went unscathed. And it's time for her to face some consequences for that big mouth. Like, man, zip it up, throw away the key. Okay, throw the key in the river. Don't go back and try to fish it out, throw it in the damn river and shut up. Okay, because last time I checked, nurses need their job, so be quiet. Be quiet. I'm just saying, I would have fired that ass right then and there if I was Portia. Like, man, ain't nobody gonna keep telling you about that mouth. Because I could have sworn, didn't Elizabeth have to reprimand her before because of that gossip? And here she is gossiping again. I'm like, no, she wouldn't have got no verbal warning yet again from me. She would have got some walking papers. Okay, you would have got your pink slip right then and there, and you would have had to go online and go file for unemployment. Because, ma'am, that mouth is too much. Like, zip it, hush it. Okay? So anyway, moving on from that. I enjoyed the little Sonny and Donna and Christina dinner. I enjoyed it. Lil Donna was like, listen, Daddy, you having another baby? Because I'm tired of being the youngest. I say, oh, I almost spit my drink out. I said, these little kids are bold. Asking all these little grown-ass questions. I'm like, little girl, I get it, though. You know what I mean? But I'm glad Sonny nipped that shit in the bud. Sonny said, listen, I'm done with the kids. He said, I'm done. You are going to be the youngest, whether you like it or not. I'm sorry to tell you, but you just going to be my youngest. Because I ain't having no more kids. And do that little girl not know how menopause work? Like, man, once you enter that stage and you get old, I mean, I don't know, genetics, I don't know, DNA and all that stuff and technology now, it done came a long way. So I don't know, especially in soap world. Can Nina still get pregnant? In the soap world, yes, but I hope not, because at this point, Sonny don't need no more damn kids, especially not with every woman he get with. Okay, he don't need to impregnate the whole, population. He just don't. Okay. He need to let that go. And I'm glad he nipped that shit in the bud. And he need to go to the doctor and go get a little nip, if you know what I mean. Because we need to ensure that he can't have any more children. I said this about him and Carly. They are past the childbearing stage. Okay, let this be done. Okay, Donna was y'all last child. Y'all got grandkids now. Let this shit be done. You know what I mean? Like, let it be a wrap. Okay, no more children for them. So I am glad that Sonny said no. He said, we're not doing that. So anyway, I enjoyed his conversation with Christina because I feel like Sonny is definitely going to support Christina. I'm pretty sure, just like Alexis, deep down, he probably got some reservations about her being a surrogate, but I'm glad he's supporting her in this, and he asked the $1 billion question, like, what about what your little friend Blaze think about this? He said, cause I saw y'all getting cozy on the island and stuff, so what's she gonna think? And I love Christina's response to it, because at the end of the day, what she said was true. They're just talking at this point. They're not exclusive, they're not none of that, so they're still getting to know each other. But I'm pretty sure once she tell Blaze about it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have some type of impact on their lives, because you talking about carrying somebody else's child for 9 months. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? But at least, Sonny is gonna show her unwavering support. I mean, she's a grown woman at the end of the day, so it's not like he could tell her no. What can you do? So moving on from that, this surrogacy thing has become like a major topic because Alexis and Gregory was talking about it, and TJ and Stella was talking about it, and I totally get where TJ is coming from. I understand why he has reservations about Christina, because he feels like she's a bit flaky. He has a right to his opinion. I mean, he has a right to wonder, will she go through with this? Once the novelty wears off, once all the, smoke and mirrors and stuff go away, like, and she really comes to the realization, what being a surrogate is all about, like the ins and outs of it, will she continue to agree with it? And I understand why he's skeptical of it, because he doesn't want to put himself all in, because he doesn't want to see Molly hurt. He doesn't want to be hurt. You know what I mean? Like, they already faced hurt, so he doesn't want to go through that again. So I get why he's questioning it, but I agree with Stella. At the end of the day, everything gonna be all right. You just gotta, have some faith and hope like hell that this works out. And if it don't, hey, pick up the pieces and keep going. Because I totally get where Alexis is coming from too. Like, I understand why she's skeptical. I mean, Christina has made crazy decisions, hot-headed decisions in the past. So she, and I think that she can see the fireworks that can happen from this between the two sisters. You know what I mean? It's a lot to ask of somebody. It's a lot to offer someone, to be their surrogate. This ain't no easy, boom, let me be your surrogate. Okay, cool. It's more complicated than that. So I get why both have reservations about this. But all they could do is sit back and watch this play out and see how it go. Especially Alexis. Because like I said about Sunny too, that's their daughter, but she's a grown woman. So they can have their opinion, but they can't do nothing but sit back, support it, and just see how it shakes out pretty much. So anyway, moving on from that. I get where Diane is coming from. Because like she told Robert, at the end of the day, because Robert was like, oh, well, Finn is a good doctor and stuff like that. Surely she don't think he's guilty. It's not about what she think. And I totally agree with Diane. It's not about that. It's about what she can prove as a lawyer. It's not about whether he's guilty or innocent. That's not the point. One thing I can't stand is how people always questioning Diane about her clients. Like who she chooses to represent or whatever. Let me just say this. Diane is a damn good attorney. Damn good. And that's one thing she nor anybody else in the world should do. And that's apologize for being damn good at their career. Never apologize for being a lawyer, a damn good lawyer, a doctor, whatever it is that you do for a living. Never apologize for that, or never let nobody make you feel guilty for certain things that you decide to do in your career. It's your career. It's your business. You know what I'm saying? And Diane should never apologize for it. Or made to feel guilty, or made to feel like she should have to apologize for what? She's a boss. She gets her money. She represents whoever the hell comes to her first. And that's what happened. The Maldones, she goes way back with those people and they contracted her first. I'm pretty sure if Finn had got to her first or whatever, she probably would have represented him more than likely. It's a first come, first serve thing. They got to her first. So what are you going to do? Yeah, they got deep pockets. Finn, he got some pockets too. Maybe not as deep as theirs, but it ain't even all about the money. It's all about who came to me first. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame Diane. She's just doing her job at the end of the day. It's not like she's trying to destroy Finn. She's trying to represent the client best to the best of her ability. And she should never apologize for it or made to feel guilty about that. You know what I mean? Shit, get your coin. This is why she's so successful. And that's what I love about Diane. Because she doesn't let emotion, dictate what moves she makes in her career. She thinks from a business standpoint. She takes the emotion off the table. And that's what I love about her. But I'm glad her and Robert were able to shut that whole legal talk down or whatever and get down to some business. Because Diane said, you know what? I'm tired of waiting. Robert was like, oh, I was going to drive you home. She said, that's all right. I drove, but you could meet me at my house. I said, I know that shit right, Diane. Diane said, fuck that. It ain't going to, listen, you got your car, I got mine. You can still come to my house and we could do the do. I ain't even mad at it. I said, it's about time. It's about time y'all started knocking boots. Fuck all this legal talk and all that. Let's get down to business. Down to this little sexual healing here. I ain't mad at it. So moving on from that. I get where Carly was coming from. You know what I'm saying? The way she kept badgering Ava. Because Ava was not fixing to tell Carly nothing about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I understand that they trying to be cordial for Avery's sake, but let's not forget or pretend like they're friends, because they're not. And I don't blame Ava for not wanting to open up to Carly. Like, y'all not friends. So let's not pretend that they are. And I get it. Carly was like, for Avery's sake, you need to go to Sonny and tell him everything that's going on so he can help you before it's too late. I get it, but at the same time, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of Ava feeling like she need a man to come save her. I mean, she went to Sonny before with this, and I was happy that she did. They worked it out. But at the end of the day, she can't keep running to Sonny every time she got a damn problem. That's not the Ava that I know. That's not the Ava that they brought on the show. The Ava they brought on the show, she was a badass woman that took care of shit by herself. You know what I'm saying? She didn't go run into Julian all the time for some help. Shit, she was the one that helped him most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Now they're trying to portray her like she's some weakling that needs a man's help. No, fuck that. No, Ava, get yourself out this mess, okay? Whoever's targeting you, whether it's Nicholas, whether it's Cyrus, whether it's the boogeyman, I don't give a damn. Take their ass down yourself. Ain't no need to go on to Sunday this time. Nope. Handle your business, okay? That's what she need to do. I'm ready for Ava to boss the fuck up. Stop with all this blackmail, letting people blackmail you. Boss up. That's the Ava Jerome that I know. And that's the one that I want back. I don't want no pussy that they've been showing around the last few months. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Because that's not the Ava that we know. Like, and Maura West deserved better than that. Because Maura West she's the shit on this show, okay? And I prefer for her to handle this on her own. You know? Ain't no need to go into no Sunny. Let her handle this. I don't know why she still got that gun in that drawer. I'm like, ma'am, get rid of that gun. Don't put your handprints on that gun. Because that could be the gun that shot Austin with. Don't use that. Don't touch that gun. I forbid you. Do not touch that gun. Get rid of that damn thing. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.